Glenn, this is Darla Peterson, and I am the Operations Manager for Information Systems Integrators. In addition, I have been serving as a chamber leader for the last 3 years, and a big part of our responsibility is to try to connect chamber members with one another. And so today, I'm excited to have Donna Shannon with Personal Touch Career Services. Hey, Donna, how you doing?
I'm fine. How about you?
Good, making it through, so day by day. So Donna, tell us a little bit about your company, how you got started with the company, and give us any information you can.
Sure. So my company is the Personal Touch Career Services. So we are career coaches, and that means that we help people with the practical tools for their job search. So we write a lot of resumes, LinkedIn profiles, cover letters, of course. And then we also get into the coaching aspect, which is things like interview coaching or how to track down hiring managers or better ways to network, all of these kinds of things. So the way that I got involved in all of this is, forever and a day ago, I used to be in human resources and recruiting. I did that for about 8 years. And I was basically the person inside the company posting all the jobs, gathering all the candidates, cutting all the candidates. So I was that mean, nasty person who never let your resume get through to the hiring manager. And then in 2004 is kind of when I turned from the dark side and I started teaching classes on job searching, basically because I was tired of having to cut qualified applicants who just didn't understand how the process worked. So everything grew from there. I was doing my business and classes part-time. I was doing a regular day job, still in HR in the business world. And then it was all the way back in like 2009, I was generating so much materials for the class. It came down to, all right, just write a book or drop all this nonsense and just go back to school and concentrate on HR. And I stopped and I thought about what really made me excited about my work. And it was seeing the light come on in these students' eyes when they recognized it wasn't them personally, it wasn't their experience or lack of it, it wasn't their education or lack of it that was holding them back in their job search, it was their tactics. And tactics can be changed. And it was just kind of like seeing that realization, that dawn, that hope. That's what I lived for. So I went all in. I wrote my book. It's called Get a Job Without Going Crazy. It's in its 3rd edition now. It completely stepped off the corporate cliff in 2011, and I've been doing my business full-time ever since.
Excellent, excellent, great information. So what do you feel differentiates you from others in the industry?
So we really do dedicate a lot of time in getting to know our clients. It's a very consultative process. And I say we, and not because of a mouse in my pocket. I have a team of 7 staff writers and coaches in addition to myself. So we do an in-depth interview. We have a questionnaire. We do a couple of rounds of editing, all because we want to accurately represent people on paper.
Nice. What is something about your company or maybe about you that people may find surprising?
So there's a couple of different things. So let's look at things from the company point of view. So we work with all industries, all experience levels all across the country, but we have a couple of niche industries that are kind of unique. So about a quarter of our business comes from Southern California, specifically people in the entertainment industry. That is not the actors, that is all the people behind the scenes, from producers and directors to visual effects artists to senior leaders in like very well-known companies like Twitch and Amazon and things like this, Amazon Prime, of course, doing all their productions and things like that. So that's really exciting and unique and different. Our other niche industry, it's called private service. It's the people who take care of multi-million-dollar private estates. If you're still going, what the heck? What? That is things like butlers and personal assistants and private chefs and estate managers and things like this. So yes, they still exist. Yes, it's a very lucrative career. No, there's not a lot in Colorado, and that's where the national aspect of what we do comes into play. On a personal note, I do stand-up comedy. Yes. And I've been doing that for a couple of years now. I am professional. I have been paid. I've even performed for the chamber itself. And I think my most interesting payment I received was I was paid in meat one time, which sounds great, but it was like, it was a gift card to like Edwards Meats, which is like awesome stuff, but it's still like, I mean, how often can you say you got paid in meat?
Never a dull moment, never a dull moment. And I've learned a lot just from that last statement. So how can people learn more about you, learn more about your business?
So our company website, it's really long, so hang in there with me. It's personaltouchcareerservices.com. So once again, that's personaltouchcareerservices.com, or you can Google it. Of course, I'm very active on LinkedIn. I'm just under, linkedin.com/in Donna Shannon. I have over 5,000 followers. So if you're like, is that really her? Yes, that's really me. And of course, you can certainly call us at the office, which is 720-452-3400.
Excellent. Strange question, different question. What is your favorite place for networking in Arvada?
So one of my favorite hangouts is Tracy's Place, which is coffee and paint and sip and creative things. They're up near 88th and Wadsworth. And if I were to pick a spot in like Old Town, I would have to say Scrumptious, which is, of course, ice cream and candy. Like, who wouldn't love that, right? It's made for ice cream. What could be more perfect?
Excellent. Well, great job. I know that anyone who has a hiring, going to break on that, Ron, redo. Anyone that is looking for a new position and is having struggles right now, especially with all the craziness going on in the world, Donna is definitely the person to reach out to. Well, Donna, I appreciate you taking your time to share your story with us today. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, my pleasure. And we also run a lot of online virtual classes. I have a group for job seekers called the Brown Bag Job Search Group. You can find that on meetup.com. And yeah, we're all over the place.
Excellent. Thanks so much.
Thank you.